Welcome to Web Handling. My name is Dave Roisum. In the second in a series of YouTube clips on curl, we talk about measurement. There are two possible motives for going to the trouble of measurement, whether it be curl or any other property. The first is to help determine if and how much curl is changed for the purposes of trials and troubleshooting. A most practical example is that you may use the measurement to tweak a process setting, such as laminator tension on one of the plies. The second motive may be to determine suitability for the customer, as we do on routine testing. There tends to be a bit of arrogance and wishful thinking with regard to rejectable specifications. That is, that all of the customers have the same threshold of pain. We know that this is not true. Some care a lot more than others about any particular property. Also, it is not necessarily the case that the rejection value is a good compromise between supplier and buyer risk. Set the value too tight, and you cost the supplier more. Set the value too loose, and you cost the buyer more. In all of my travels, I have not seen a single decent study of this. Everyone seems to guess at proper rejection values. Lastly, we should make sure that the measurement and sampling frequency is statistically sound. Again, most people just guess. I'm sorry, I just had to get this off my chest. There are at least a dozen official measurement methods for curl. There are hundreds of others that are peculiar to a particular company, plant, or product. Yet, most are just variations of three basic types. The most common of all is the X-cut. Sometimes this is an official test, where the lab makes the crosscuts with a template and measures the curvature of the four corners with a ruler, all conforming to written standards. More often than not, it is an ad hoc measurement used on the plant floor. I do not need to elaborate on any of this because there is an Everything You Need to Know paper on this subject. In 2006, Ron Swanson of 3M gave a paper discussing these measurements at the AIMCAL web conference. The executive review is that he was disappointed with the trustworthiness and repeatability of most of the methods, so he invented his own. What Ron did not discuss are two more challenges to getting repeatable and trustworthy measures. These are handling the specimens to keep them flat and cutting. Despite all of these issues, a best effort curl measurement is probably better than no curl measurement at all. Thank you so very much for watching this module in my Plant Practical video series. Stay tuned for the next clip where we will talk about laminator curl. This is a subject that laminate suppliers and buyers alike should know as well as the back of their own hand. It is a subject that product developers need to know even better.